What it is, y'all, it's your boy Jones. And if you want updates to all the Jones of Sports content, I'm going to need y'all to.
Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
Push the goddamn button.
Push it, push it, push it. What it is, y'all. What it is, y'all. It's your boy Jones. And we got all three of us in the motherfucking building, y'all. Who would have thought? All three of us is in the building, y'all. So, welcome to another episode of the Jonesin Podcast, brought to you by Jones of Sports. We make sports better. And I'm brought to you with my co-host, Bronco fan. E, what's going on, my brother?
What's up?
/ Laker fan, my fault. We're going to talk basketball as well.
Don't do that,
/ Laker fan, I got you. My fault. And then to the bottom, we got my brother. He's back. He's back, y'all. Nico, the Eagle fan, the champion. And
the GOAT.
Knicks. The GOAT.
Yo, people's teams win a Super Bowl and they just take like 2 months off.
I was celebrating. I was on a victory lap.
It's insane.
Yo.
So that means if the Lakers win the finals, you ain't going to see me until like September.
Yeah, I see what it is. We back in full motion. So y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment as we go, and most importantly, enjoy the show. Now, let's get right into this, y'all. We're going to start with some football, then we're going to talk some basketball. But first, football. Oh, before I do that, anybody that's into the March Madness, doing a bracket, and you want to win a chance at winning some money, check my bio out, FanDuel. If you're a new customer, $5 will get you $200 free bonus bets. $5 will get you $200 free bonus bets for all new customers. So go check it out. Links in the bio, and have fun this college tournament. But now, let's get into the NFL free agency. Since the last one, let's get our first thoughts on, Nico, your thoughts on your team, on how they did in free agency, and then we'll talk about what we've seen so far in free agency.
We made a couple moves that surprised me. We took care of the things that I wanted us to take care of. We got my man Zach Bond settled, situated.
My guy.
You got my man ZB, you feel me, situated and settled and shit like that. So I love that. That was a big move for us. We got most of our D-line guys. I think we got all of our like real core D-line guys locked in. Milton walked. I hated to see that. We let Melt walk, but shout out to him. You know, he got the bag where he went, and he was a late addition. He jumped on this year, so I'm not mad at that. You know, usually 1 year guys, they get the ring and they dip. I feel like everybody who was really like of the core is still around.
Yeah.
Losing CJ surprised me.
That's the only head scratcher to me.
That completely left me surprised.
I feel like the defensive line, like, y'all have so much depth there, and like the young guys you have there are actually like dogs. Like, so why not stay cheap with guys on rookie deals instead of paying guys? Like, you didn't need to re-sign Josh Sweat or nothing like that.
We offloaded a lot of we let Josh Sweat go.
I feel like you guys, the moves you guys did made sense more for the future. Like, yo, we got some of these guys that we know we have to pay.
Let go of Bradbury. Let go of Slay. You know, that secondary room, Bradbury gone, Slay gone, CJ gone now. It's a lot of young guys in that room. A lot of more back-end contracts. It's not a lot of heavy shit up front with those contracts that are left there. So I could see that being a motive, but we never really, you know, nitpicked with the money game. I think Bradbury served his purpose. Let's get rid of him. The guys we have now are better. Slay, like you guys said, most of the season, you know, that's old man Slay. Like, he served his purpose. He was a mentor, and Guantanamo Bay is him. Nigga, Coop is him. Like, he served his purpose. He was a mentor. He was a supporter. He stepped in and played when he had to play. Caught several key picks this season. Shout out to Slay. I don't have nothing bad to say about none of those guys that are gone. Losing CJ, like, that's the biggest head scratcher. We missed his presence in the Super Bowl we lost. We got him back this year, and he was he's a never to downplay what he does on the field, because that's a huge impact. I think his larger impact is what he does for the morale and for the locker room and for the attitude of our team. He's really like a Philly guy. Like he bleeds that. Like he's not from here, but just the attitude and the way he played, the way he carries himself even off the field, like he's a Philly dude. True and true. And I think like that attitude and that bravado, that swag, that lifted the profile of the team, that lifted the profile of that defense. So I think losing him it's gonna suck a little bit. I think, like I said, we were a Super Bowl team the first time we let him go. We're a Super Bowl team when we got him back. I think we'll be a Super Bowl team again. I wish he was still there though.
I feel you. I definitely feel you on that. I definitely was like, I wonder how Nico feels about these moves, letting some of these guys go after they just won a Super Bowl. But like you said, like that's just how football. That's how it goes. Usually, when a good team wins a Super Bowl, a few guys are gone. That were on.
But
that
honestly, if there's one GM that's proven we should just trust what he's doing, it's Howie Roseman.
It's Howie.
He pushes the right buttons.
Earned blind trust is Howie.
That's true.
I trust him.
All right. So since we spoke on the first couple of days of free agency, now since then there's been a couple, not too many moves since then, but we will speak on those. First, the biggest one that we all been waiting for, I'll ask you guys. Chase and T. Higgins both getting signed to stay with the Cincinnati Bengals. What are your thoughts? Are you surprised? What's your scale of surprise? And do you think this is good for them for this season and the long haul? We'll start with you, Nico, since you've been
he's the guest.
He's the guest.
He's the brand new. He's the new.
That's wild. I think that is nuts. I didn't think that it was gonna be. I didn't think it was gonna happen. To be completely honest with you, I didn't think they were gonna end up signing T at all. For Jamar to make what he makes already, and for them to still find a way to pay T, I think that hurts the fuck out that team moving forward. Joe Burrow's getting a bag already. Yeah. Chase is now getting a bag. T is now getting a bag. I don't think that leaves them any room for improvement. Like their run game still isn't strong. They don't have the best defense. Defense is terrible, to be completely honest. They don't have any money to really spend to bring no guys in there. Like I think they handicapped themselves. I think you secured probably what's the best part of your team, and you kept that secure, and I respect that. But I do think it handicaps them for a little bit.
Yeah. E, go ahead.
Am I surprised? No. When you had Joe Burrow coming out saying he wanted both guys, I mean, we knew they wasn't going to let Jamar Chase go.
For sure, we knew that.
More surprises, bringing back T. Higgins and what they did. I mean, yeah, they handicapped themselves, but I feel like if these moves last year, you would have never had to pay Jamar Chase $40 a year. You let him basically play out this year on prove it to me, and he did more than prove it to you.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna be in cap hell. The only way, you're gonna have to see things happen is if with guys like Burrow and stuff restructuring the deal. But I believe they can put out a decent team. Like I said before we start the pod, they just got to build right through the draft.
Yeah.
Their needs, this is a good draft. It's very deep in offensive line and defense.
Yep. And running backs too.
Yeah.
I'm with you guys. I'm also surprised. E wasn't surprised, but I also agree with you as far as what you said about Joe Burrow wanting them. I didn't know if they would really listen to him because they just haven't shown the history of doing that. But good for them. Good for them for realizing that we actually finally got a chance at doing something at least on offense. Now, for this year, we ain't gonna be good on defense because I don't see them being able to sign Hendrickson. and that's their best defensive player, and he might be the best defensive player right now in the NFL. 35 tackles. 35 sacks in the last 2 years. Like, that's ridiculous. So good for them, but like Nico said, they got to take care of defense heavily, and they should have made a move. If they make a move with Henderson, if it does end up getting traded, you got to make a move on defense. Get another defensive player at least. Like, it doesn't have to be another DN, but get another something, or draft capital to make you get some good defensive players in the draft. Like, you got to do something, because the window right now is very, very small, and you want to open that up.
Let me just say something on what you said with the defense.
Mm-hmm.
What won the Eagles the Super Bowl? The defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
My Broncos in the same division.
Well, I mean,
as
let's
the Chiefs,
not say
right?
that. You know, we did have a top tier offense as well.
No, but I'm saying, like, that defensive line of yours,
Shutting
like,
down Patrick
dominated,
Mahomes, yeah.
like, just dominated. So, like, the Broncos, we're in the same division as the Chiefs. What was the biggest thing we attacked in free agency? We already had a good defense. We added more to it.
Yep.
Cincinnati, you're in the same division as the guy who's the front runner for MVP every year at quarterback. You got to see Lamar Jackson twice a year. You're in the AFC. You got to deal with Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Build that defense up. You guys weren't in the playoffs with Joe Burrow playing at an MVP level. You didn't make the playoffs because your defense was horrible.
Got to do it. And my thing is that I get upset with is, and I understand it to a certain extent, but we understand that most leagues are copycat leagues. When the champion wins, whoever wins the championship, most teams are looking like, all right, we're going to do what they just did.
Or go grab some of those guys. Like,
right.
You've seen how many of our new guys already got snatched up, and you can only imagine how many more got offers.
Exactly. Like,
CJ gone, D-line, I just forgot that fast. Melt gone. Like, mad people got to go to other teams now, bro. Slay somewhere else. Y'all didn't look, y'all didn't think for a moment.
Yeah, that's nasty. I don't understand GMs.
Like, yo, defense win championships. Like he was saying, defense win championships, offense sell tickets, and I feel like Cincinnati is more concerned with selling tickets right now. They trying to put on a show offensively and I guess be in the game. Like, they're not trying to put themselves in position to win games. Unfortunately, because I feel like that's why I was so surprised at the fact that they both got signed. We knew Chase was going to sign. You don't let Jamar go anywhere. I knew Chase was going to get signed, but then to let T go, but then to sign T for this 4 years through 2029 or whatever the fuck, like, that's nuts to me, because
I thought that's where they would have got their draft capital from.
Yeah.
I literally thought that. I'm like, yo,
team like the Bears,
let one of them walk. If you can let one of them walk, you let the lesser valuable. No disrespect to T. Higgins, he's amazing. Right. You let T walk, though. You gotta let T go. Get what you can get back for him. You pay Jamar. You pay Joe. Yeah, Joe said I would rather have both of them there, but Joe not gonna fucking walk. So, I'm sorry, Joe. We can't do that. You want to win games, right? You want to be in a Super Bowl eventually? All right. Well, I got some shit I got to do over here. Right. Shut up and throw the ball. Be pretty. Shoot. Right. Like,
we can get another.
He's not gonna walk from the team. Jamar said, "Yeah, I'd love to play with T. I want T to stay here." You gonna take a pay cut? No. Are you gonna walk? No again. All right. So shut up. Just go catch the ball. Be pretty, bro. Just go shut up. Do what you do over there. We got some games to win. I got to do some front office shit here. Like, we don't got nobody who run the ball. We don't got nobody who picking the ball off. We don't got nobody who tackling nobody. Like, we got mad holes to fill.
That ass.
You gotta look at Joe like, yo, wasn't your shit broke last year? Ain't you physically break something a year ago?
Bro.
So let me do what I do over here. I can't just pay for receivers only. All right, it don't work that way, dog. This ain't 7-on-7 no more, Joe. Like,
that ass. It ain't 7-on-7.
You can't just pay receivers. This ain't how that work. You could tell Joe ain't never played like real Madden. Like, when Joe was playing his franchise mode, he was turning all the rules off. Wasn't no cap max. Wasn't no
playing that.
It wasn't no salary cap. None of that. Joe took all of that shit off when he used to play Madden as a kid. Had all his favorite receivers on the same team on 10-year deals.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He thinks he's still living in a fucking make-believe world.
Other moves that have been made is Cup to Seattle. What are y'all thoughts on Cup to Seattle, and what are y'all thoughts on what Seattle's just doing in general?
I think Seattle's just throwing paint at the wall.
Yeah, it makes no sense. You started the offseason by basically looking like you hit the reset button,
Fire
but
sale.
was like, nah, we're gonna do like the midway reset, reset shit.
I'm gonna go grab
That shit
some
make
guys
no
that already
sense.
got names.
Yep.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like he had a good year last year, but giving $100 million to Sam Darnold's insane to me.
Yeah.
Nuts.
You see what he looked like when he had pressure.
Nuts.
And then you sign him with losing 2 receivers.
And I don't even think that's like a halfway reset. Like, yo, you paid. I think they're paying more than they were paying him more than they're paying Geno.
Probably.
Like, you're paying somebody who's worse more. So it's not even a full reset.
I think they said I seen something. I think Geno requested the trade
after they got rid of all his receivers.
Yeah, I guess once he seen Lockett was gone and DK requested, he was probably like, "Yo, I'm out."
Hey, fellas.
I just don't know.
They said,
I just don't know about Seattle.
Yeah,
like their defense. I don't know what else they did. I know they signed Lawrence. But I don't. Yeah, it's just like the moves they make is just like, huh?
Yeah,
like they're all head scratching moves to me.
They if they're gonna do it, if they were thinking about a reset, they should have just reset completely. Like I'm not too upset with the Darnold signing. It's the money that they gave him, like Nico said. Like just gave
that looks
too
like
much.
another Kirk Cousins contract to me.
And that's exactly what I was thinking of too. And I'm like, who the hell are these
people can
niggas
even get those type
agents,
of deals? That shit is so trash.
These niggas agents is A1.
Crooks.
They A1. They must. Well, I ain't gonna say it. But all right. So what do y'all think about? What do y'all think about Cup? We here. We here.
I think he washed.
Yeah, you go.
I think he washed. I just think he's like past his prime. I think this is more like I think LA low key like offloaded him. They're just like yo, we respect you, so we're not just gonna cut you or release you. Like we'll give you the opportunity to go. Because there wasn't a trade to Seattle, right? It was
they released.
They ended up cutting him.
Oh, they did cut him?
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
I thought he just signed. I didn't think he officially had gotten cut yet. Oh well, damn. Yeah, like I think LA obviously saw what it was. Like it's injury and lesser production. They have a younger, newer, improved version of him there in Puka, and then they just went and got Devontae.
Yeah,
like he's a lesser version of that. You know, he's not as young as he used to be. He's not fresh like he used to be. He's getting hurt a little bit more. I don't think this like helps them. This just kind of has. He's somebody with a name. He's gonna produce, but you know, I don't even think he's good enough anymore to really get that. There was a point in time, maybe 3 years ago, where Cooper Kupp demanded a double team.
Yeah,
Cooper Kupp no longer demands a double team.
No.
And I don't even think he helps J&N that much because, like I said, he doesn't demand as much attention. I think J&N helps him.
Yep.
I think he would have been better in a better situation. I already had like an established offense already.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't like I think seeing him on like Tampa would have been nice.
Right, as like a
because you already have 2 proven receivers there. You know what I'm saying? Or like a team in that division, I think he would have fit good with fucking San Fran.
Oh yeah.
Where I would have liked him, and they just lost Debo.
Just another guy there. You know what I'm saying?
I would have liked to
with
see
San Fran. You would have to worry about Ayuk, Kittle. Oh, and then there's Cooper Kupp. You know what I'm saying? Like Tampa, you got Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. Teams
How much did they give?
Teams that already have multiple weapons.
I would have liked to see Cooper Kupp do what Odell did.
I think he got like 15 mil, right?
Okay.
Probably. I would have liked to see Cooper Kupp do what Odell did that 2020 year when he showed up to the Rams. He won that ring. Yep. Like, yo, you nice over Julio did last year when he pulled up to Philly. Like, yo, you nice. You had your time. You've been that guy. Yo, pull up somewhere, be the third option. Be low key where you can eat. Because that shit, if Odell doesn't get hurt in that Super Bowl, his career is on a whole different trajectory in that role as a number 3.
First of all, Odell, if you remember the Super Bowl, Odell was about to have a big game that Super Bowl.
If he doesn't get hurt, his career's on a whole nother trajectory. He scored.
Odell was killing in that Super Bowl.
Yeah. He scored.
He was going crazy.
He was looking like old Odell in that Super Bowl.
Big slants. Like, he caught a slant and was gone.
Yep. Yeah.
Like vintage Giants Odell.
Odell was going crazy.
If you don't get hurt there, his career takes a whole nother trajectory. But that's neither here nor there. I think that third role for like those seasoned guys who are a little bit past their prime and don't necessarily need to be a number 1 no more. Like Cooper Kupp, 32 years old.
Yeah.
Like Cooper Kupp don't need to be the number 1 option nowhere no more. Where fucking Cooper DeJean is 22 years old.
Mm-hmm.
The number 1 corner on the other team is 10 years younger than you, dog. He's in your shit. You feel me? And you not even like, I feel like when you get a little older, there's certain things you can rely on and shit. Like Megatron in his 30s is still 6'6". Julio Jones in his 30s is still 6'3" or whatever the fuck. 195 to 215.
Yeah, when you're not that like that
physically imposing.
Cooper Kupp my height, bro. I mean? Cooper Kupp 6'1.5". Like Cooper Kupp an inch taller than me.
He just wanted to say he's the same height as an NFL player.
Nah, I'm the same height as a couple niggas, but not Coop. Coop's taller than me. I'm not 6'1". Coop taller than me. But me and Tariq, we here with it, nigga. You feel me? Me and D-Jack, we was here with it. But nah, nigga, Cooper Kupp, nigga, 6'1". Like, you can't afford to be going against the number 1 corner no more, bro. Them young boys is fast, physical, and strong. Like, it's gonna get ugly.
Yeah.
That's why you keep getting hurt.
Yep.
I think, and now that you're on a bad team, you don't have the quarterback. It's not Matthew Stafford no more, big dog. And you don't have no other outlets. Like, you had Puka for the last 3 years, and Puka baby you until he was better you. Like, that's a big safety raft. Van Jefferson is nice. Who the fuck else was over there? I'm blanking right now, but they've had a bunch of other niggas over there. Like, you had Matt Stapp. Oh, my boy, tight end, Tyler Higbee. Y'all had people over there catching the rock around you. You don't have that in Seattle no more, bro. You're going to be high-stress situations, high targets. Sam Darnold going to get you beat up. Remember how good Adam Thielen looked before he went to Minnesota to go be the number 1? Y'all remember Adam Thielen was eating? Then he went to go be a number 1 somewhere and was trash. And then JJ got there and he got good again.
Yep.
Coop need to chill. That's all. He could have made better decisions.
Yeah, this is facts.
Coop team should have talked him into making a better decision. What he get paid? Like, did they throw a bag at him?
I think he got like 15 for a year. All right. Or was it like a 2-year, $30 million deal? Some shit like that?
You said what?
Yeah, I think he got 15. I would check, but my phone's charging.
What? That's upsetting.
God, all these fucking.
Damn near 50 mil. 3 years, 45.
God, damn.
Yeah, like 15 a year.
15 a year, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To be Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, he got that off just his name. Just his name.
That's how it is.
Yep. Another move that was made since then was Hopkins to the Ravens. What are your thoughts on that one?
That's the same thing as the Cooper Kupp deal.
Same shit.
Over the hill name that just.
That's the same thing as his last 3 deals.
Yeah, he just hasn't looked the same.
Nigga, team hopping. He journeyman phase of his career, bro. This is the same thing as D Hop to the Cardinals. This is the same thing as D Hop to the Chiefs. This is the same thing as now as D Hop to the Ravens.
Yep, that ass.
It's not gonna work out this year. They're not gonna win, and then he gonna go to the Bills, and then they're not gonna win. Then he gonna go to the Eagles.
Every team that got a quarterback with a name.
Every contender, every team that got a quarterback that got a name, he's gonna be there in the next couple years. Because he only signed 1 year, right?
Yeah.
Who?
Hot.
Oh, yeah, 1 year.
I'm gonna save this episode. I'm gonna come back here and screenshot this episode, screen record it. That nigga gonna be in Buffalo next year, or Washington, or Philly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put together a real list of like 7 teams that he's gonna go to. Contenders. That's all he's looking for now.
Yeah, that ass. That's it.
Where he don't gotta work that hard. He's not even gonna go to a San Fran because he would have to be like a number 2, and he's not with that no more. And you only as good as your last performance. That nigga had that big drop in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was terrible.
You a bum. You
terrible.
only as good as your last performance. He had that big ass drop. Ball bounced off him.
Since then,
I mean, I'm grateful. Shout out to you, dog. Shout out to you, D Hop. Good shit, big boy.
did
Philly
we
fans
speak?
appreciate you.
Did we speak on Josh Allen's extension? We did.
Yeah.
All right. But
They all in on that boy.
yeah, no, that was smart. That was smart, and he gave him some back.
You talk about Jamar Chase cashing in after the year he had.
For real.
Josh Allen cashed in.
All right. So, do you guys have any other NFL?
I feel like they believe in him that much, though. Like, Josh didn't even have to have the year he had, and they would have still extended him.
Of
Yeah,
course.
for sure. Do you guys have any other NFL news before we go into our next segment? Because I got one more NFL topic.
Not really. Everything's on standstill because we're waiting for the
Did Dallas make any
Aaron
moves?
Rodgers decision.
Yeah, Dallas
We're gonna
made
talk
some
about
moves.
Dallas signed 2 running backs, Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders.
Yeah, and then we made some. We got a linebacker and a corner. We made some moves that I'm not too upset about. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't a bad. I would give us like a B or something like that.
Respect.
But even still, like none of that matters to me. Like none of that shit. It's not enough to be like, oh shit, blah, blah. Nah, I ain't doing that shit until we make some real serious fucking moves. Then I'll bring out the pom poms. But until then, them shits got dust fucking piling up on that shit. Shit is crazy. So now we get to move into the next segment, which we're gonna keep football. My favorite segment.
Oh, yeah, talk to your mans real quick.
We get Jones if the smoke.
Yeah, we gotta change the name of this segment to Jones's beef with Dallas this week. Because
it's consistent.
this is all it's usually about.
It is usually, but
This is the segment when me and
Last
Nico
week I
just
gave
sit
him
back and listen.
I gave them a break last week, so I gotta get back to their ass this week. I gotta get back to their ass. Well, actually, it's not even about Dallas, to be honest, because he's a former Cowboy. He ain't even a
Nico, I think
Cowboy
from
now.
now on, every time this week, we just gotta have like a little thing of popcorn for me and you just to sit back and while he vents.
Yeah, I gotta get y'all popcorn ready. I gotta get y'all popcorn, like my boy T.O. said. This nigga, DeMarcus Lawrence, got the nerve to talk his shit about winning championships while he was not winning championships while he's in Dallas. So my beef with you, DeMarcus, is one, you said you left because you weren't going to win championships. You knew you weren't going to win championships with the Cowboys. So you had nothing to do with that at all. Like you didn't have no part. Now I know I'm the first guy to tell you Jerry is the number one reason why we suck. But the players still got to go out there and play. So Your first couple years, it was looking all right. Like, oh shit, we got something here. Then what always happens to all Cowboy fucking players
In Jerry Land.
in Jerry world is the Jerry curse, which is he pays their ass. Once he drops that bag on their ass, they don't know
Second contract.
what a foot or a ball is. They don't know the word. You don't put them together. They don't understand football because they all drop off after they get paid.
Severe.
That's exactly
Before
what
you
happened
even
with
go,
Joe
before you continue, it's just like you get drafted, you become rich. You play good enough, you get that second contract, you become the Cowboy rich. And
It's nasty.
You
And
get,
this
you get
nigga
Jerry
was
money. You
bitch.
get some of that Jerry
Jerry
money.
money. You
Life
get
different
Jerry's
with
money.
life different with some Jerry money.
It's different. It definitely is. That nigga was just chilling on that Jerry money. That nigga was, hey, he said, I got paid for my rookie season, my first 4 years, and I'm good. That's all I gotta do. Jerry,
That's all. I feel like
when
that'd
you
be
gonna learn?
that'd be some people goal, bro. They just want to get that one more
Get to
contract
that
after that
second
rookie.
contract, yeah.
They want to get past that rookie, get that one more extension, and they lit. That's it.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Crazy. Jerry, when you gonna learn, bro? When are you gonna learn? Stop giving these motherfucking guys top dollar. Make them earn that shit on their second time around. The first one, I know, I understand you're supposed to get the big bag the first time around, but no, not with Cowboy players. We ain't doing that shit no more.
Especially
Fuck
because
the-
niggas ain't win enough recently.
Fuck all that market value shit when it comes to the Cowboys, Jerry. Fuck all that shit. Pay them the way they playing. If they ain't playing good enough, don't fucking pay them top dollar. It's that fucking simple.
Easy.
If they ain't getting us to the goddamn NFC Championship, fuck that top dollar contract. That's what I was screaming when it came to that. And look at your ass now. You paying this nigga $60 million a goddamn year for what? For what? He's the top paid quarterback in the league.
Can I?
This shit is nasty.
I just did I just Googled something real quick. I have DeMarcus Lawrence's stats for the last couple years. If you want to know.
Please give it to the people. Please.
So last year he had 3 sacks.
Super Bowl front runner. Talk to
3.
me.
The year before that he had 4.
Super Bowl contender. That's
So
lit.
you dropped one.
22 he had 6.
Ooh.
Okay. We had 13 in 3 years. That's what's up.
21 he had 3.
Okay, we had 16 in 4 years. That's solid. That he averaging 4 a year. That's
So
what's up.
I'll go. His best year was 2017.
Damn.
He had
8
14
years
and a
ago?
half. He had
But,
14 and a half.
Where's
14
that
and a
nigga
half.
at? Where was
And-
that nigga at?
And
This is what I'm
so
telling
the
y'all.
year after that, he had 10 and a half. So between 17 and 18, you had 25
Told you.
sacks.
I told you. 2 years he was going
And
crazy.
then the last 4
He
years,
hasn't
had
hit-
16.
He hasn't got double since 2018.
Lit.
Since 2018.
Yeah, he's had.
That's
I guess
7
last
years.
year he didn't play a lot. He had 14 combined tackles last year.
Yeah, he never plays a lot because his bum ass is always
2023 he had 50, and 2023 he had 65 total tackles.
nasty work.
65 tackles for a D lineman is nasty.
Nasty.
It's
Nah.
nasty.
Especially when
And then-
linebackers get like 100 a year.
And then this motherfucker wanna go. Michael Parsons says something as he should, and then you want to reply
No, I know, as you say, as he should, as he always does.
as he always does.
As
but
he do. Yeah, like it's just
what he do,
whether or not if he should is irrelevant. That nigga gonna do it.
he gonna do it. And you had a reply something along the lines of, well, if you wasn't tweeting so much and playing and focus more on football, we'd be winning more. Well, I'm sorry. What were you doing then? Were you practicing hard and doing all this shit that he's not doing? Because if I'm not mistaken, Mike is about to get Pizze. His production, if I'm not mistaken, y'all might have came in the same year. Or Micah came a couple years after.
Oh no, he played a lot longer than Micah. Mike is on year
4.
Played his 4th year.
Just played his 4th. Okay.
And last season was his lowest lowest number of sacks with 12.
Don't the nigga got like 300? Don't they got like 300 tackles in his career already? Some stupid shit.
He got 256
in 4 years. And we just did the math on
just
Son.
Said he
4
had
years. Son got 13 sacks in 4 years.
12 sacks.
Yeah,
That's
his first 4
than
years.
you-
His first 4 years, he went 13, 13 and a half, 14, and 12.
In sacks?
Just go off of the
Yeah.
last year. He's had
He has 52
12
and a half
sacks.
total sacks in 4 years.
And he was out last year too.
Old
Some of
boy
the
had
games.
13 in 4 years.
He's had exactly. You've had 13 in 4 years. He had 12 in 1 year, and he was injured.
In his bad year, rookie year, he had what, 13? You said
14.
That's my only knock with
right,
Parsons. He just got to get his sack.
With the same year that Parsons was on the team, DeMarcus Lawrence has 16 sacks.
You see,
he has one good Micah Parsons season in his 4 years combined.
It's nasty work. It's just nasty. So, DeMarcus Lawrence, and then for the last one, you talking about championships? You in Seattle, bro?
That's where he fucked up.
I'm doing all this shit. I'm talking all this shit, and I didn't even go to a contender.
I didn't even go to a contender. They just reset.
Niggas just hit a factory reset.
Like
my thing
championship
is,
are you talking about?
that. You could have did that and went to a team with another elite pass rusher.
I could have.
Like
I
if you
could
went to
understand if you went to
Pittsburgh
fucking
with T.J. Watt or Cleveland with Miles
the Bills
Garrett
or some shit. I'm like, okay, they got a chance over there. You went to the Ravens. Oh shit, okay, they got a chance over there. Talk your shit. All right, cool. You went
Like
to
somewhere where niggas win, where winning is a thing.
Where winning is a thing. Nigga, get out of here with your bum ass. We don't want to hear that shit. So now I'm done with my smoke, and now we're gonna move over to the NBA. And
y'all want a real life update?
Yeah, let's get that.
Y'all Knicks ain't looking good right now.
It was a shock.
Y'all losing by 20 plus to San Antonio. We lost Nico. He'll be back.
He right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you here.
We losing
San Antonio
20,
kind of
21.
putting belt to ass right now.
Who we losing to?
San Antonio.
By 20-something points. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all. Now, Knicks fans ain't dumb like Cowboy fans. Most Knicks fans understand.
A couple more of these niggas might have to quit the podcast. Like Josh and Jalen might have to hang that shit up a couple more of these.
I'm not a big fan.
I mean, y'all playing without Jalen right now.
I know he out for
No,
like 2
I get
weeks.
it, but
he out for
even
like 2
with
weeks.
Jalen,
we got did bad by the Warriors with Jalen.
I mean, you know what would help, right? You know what would help and keep these guys healthy? Guys.
Chill on my man Tibbs.
Nah, Tibbs deserves some smoke too.
Bro, y'all had a blowout win the other day, and the fans were chanting for PJ Washington, and Tibbs was like, "Yo, Deuce McBride, get back in the game." What the fuck are you doing?
Tibbs, he's a good coach, but he be wild.
To the fucking whistle blows. To the horn blows at the end, nigga.
Yo, I don't fuck with Tibbs just because he ruined Derrick Rose's career.
He be wilding with the minutes. Like,
Genetics ruined Derrick Rose's career. Why Josh Hart not hurt?
You better knock on wood. The way he played that motherfucker.
Yo, shit. I wasn't mad at Mikal Bridges coming at and saying what he said, and I wasn't mad at seeing Josh Hart having a heated argument with him. Like, nigga, you ain't out here running all these fucking getting all
I
these
think
minutes.
I think Josh Hart is real life like Tibbs' nephew or some shit. Like, I think that's what their relationship is like.
Yeah, no, they definitely have a close relationship, but even still, like Tibbs, he need to chill out a little bit. I think he be still thinking that he still got like that, not so much of an old school, but a little. He still got that old school mind where he be pushing them a little too much. Because I'm hearing even in practice, they be practicing like it's a fucking game and shit, and like, bruh, chill out, chill.
I have heard that they go
Playing
hard in
8
practice.
niggas. We playing 8 niggas. It's not the playoffs. Why we playing 8 niggas?
My thing is, you signed PJ Washington to a
That's
10-day
crazy.
contract, right? You
Huh?
signed PJ Washington to a 10-day contract. Make him play those
What
10
is that
days.
in there?
Nigga signed him to just have him around for 10 days.
We are good
Yeah, you
enough to
playing.
keep that 3rd seed. We are good enough to keep that 3rd seed locked.
Like, you
We
paying him
got
to
a
be on
comfortable
vacation
lead
in
right
New York
now.
for 2 weeks.
We got a comfortable lead right now. Like I think it's like a 5-6 game comfortable lead. In front of I forgot who's in the Bucks. I think.
Milwaukee.
Yeah. So we could afford to take some rest and get some minutes, get 10 guys in there and let these guys get fresh for the playoffs because we understand that's exactly what happened. So we were tired in the playoffs in the second round.
Burnt out.
There's no way we can make it past Boston and Cleveland if
Burnt out, banged up.
like you got to get some type of rest, especially down the road. Especially once we lock that 3rd seed, and if there's a few games left, get some damn rest, please. We're gonna need it. I understand Jalen Brunson coming back. Whenever he comes back, we're gonna need him to get back into basketball
Absolutely.
shape for sure. But
We're going to need the captain.
right. And I definitely want to shout out Cat. Oh, I got two things. One, Cat, shout out to you for holding it down because you're doing your thing without Brunson being there, and you really embrace the New York swagger and all that shit. So I'm happy with you being here. But 2, to the Knicks, I said this on the podcast yesterday. To the Knicks players, after we played the Warriors, y'all dapping up Draymond after that? That shit was corny.
Yeah, it's a little wild to me.
I was not feeling that shit. Y'all know y'all guy is going at it with this dude. And regardless if you tight with Draymond or not, y'all wait until after y'all get in the locker room, change and all that shit. Then you go wrap it up with him.
You know
I
they
got
went
mixed
out that
Literally right after y'all dapping him up.
I got
Yeah,
mixed feelings about that.
You know they went out after that.
Because, like,
And
y'all know me. Y'all have both played sports with me competitively. Like, I talk wild shit.
We've been ready to fight with you.
I don't even have to be like, I don't have to even be like in a hostile mood. I just,
my God, what's
like,
going on?
y'all know I could be in a huddle, like laughing, like cracking jokes in the huddle, and then I'm gonna walk out to the line of scrimmage and I'm gonna verbally assault somebody out there. And he might be ready to fight, and I'm gonna still dap up all his teammates after the game. Like, and if they don't dap me up, I'm gonna make more jokes. What y'all mad at me for? Fellas, what?
Yeah, but you a different type of nigga.
I think Draymond, I think me and Draymond are kind of cut from that cloth where it's like, he's like, yo, nigga, this is part of the game for me. Like, yeah, y'all warm up and stretch and dunk and shoot threes, and I don't dunk, I don't shoot threes, so I'm not warming up and stretching and all of that. You know what I'm gonna do? This is the game for me. This is the shit I enjoy. I can't play like y'all play. I play like this. And I think that's how Draymond do it. It's like, I can't play that game. I'm gonna play this game. And I don't think he take none of that shit personal. I think when the night is over, that nigga be like the buzzer go off, and he's just like, all right, oh shit, Josh Hart, what's good, baby? Hey, Macau, what's up? PJ, what's up? Like, I think he's going out to eat with somebody immediately after. I don't think everybody is cut from that, but I think Draymond comes from that. I think Russ comes from that. I think there are very few
guys.
Cat definitely does not.
Nah, for sure.
Cat not gonna fuck with him for life off of this.
But that's my thing. Like I agree with everything you said. But one thing you did say was, it's not personal. But with Cat, it is personal. They do have a personal beef. So that's why, in that sense, I would be, if I'm his teammates, I'm like, all right, I already know this is gonna look.
That nigga jogged off all angry.
And we lost. If we won, then hey, J-Man, what up, my nigga? What's going on, bro? I'm dapping you up after we win.
That nigga sprinted. That nigga sprinted to the locker room. That nigga Carl was tight, boy.
Just have your back, Mark. Have your
was
guys
so mad.
Back. And he was busting ass that game.
He was cooking.
He was
getting
busting
his shit
ass
off that game. So Draymond was like, bet. Draymond said, bet. I've seen that move. I've been getting cooked before. I got something for you. Let me reach in my pocket. I got one for you. Your mother, nigga. Yeah, I'm on you now. Yeah. All it takes is what you said. Yeah.
Nah, that ass be like that. That ass be like that. But
and I think Draymond is that type of dude. Like, mad off topic, not super, but I was watching a clip of the 520 podcast. Shout out Jeff Teague and them boys. And he had Damian Lillard on it. He was just like, yo, like, did you and Russ have real beef? Like,
I seen that one.
Yeah, did you niggas have real beef? He was like, yo, bro, no, Russ is mad cool off the court. Like, me and Russ are cool. Dame is saying this. Me and Russ are cool off the court. And this is from now. Like, he's like, me and Russ have always been cool off the court. I just felt like when I first came into the league, that nigga was hunting me. He was like trying to give me 50 consistently. And at first, I'm just thinking, it's Russell Westbrook. He's on 100 for everybody. But then I realized, like, they would get to a point. KD is yelling at him to pass the ball. And I'm like, oh, this is a me thing. This nigga's hunting me. I ain't no bitch. So now it's every time I come to the arena and I know we playing them, I know that it's me and him.
This is me and you. Yeah.
He said it started when I was a rookie. Russ was coming at me when I was a rookie. I started getting the ball more, and then it turned into battles. Nobody talk about it being a battle when he was just taking 40 shots a game, running into my chest. Nobody called it a battle then. When I got the ball back, then I start to talk some shit. Now it's a battle.
Right.
But I think some dudes is just on that all the time. Like, I think Russ is just on that always. Draymond is just on that always. I think PJ Tucker is just on that always. Pat Bev. Like, it's a handful of niggas in the league that's always ready to go whenever.
Nah, that's a fact.
And I think those are that handful.
Nah, that's a fact. I agree with that for sure.
I think there's a lot of guys who pretend like it, but I think those are the guys that really are.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Like you said, it's only a handful.
Like, that don't give a fuck about nothing. Like,
word.
Draymond is wrestling moves, stomping on chests. Like, we've seen Draymond do it all. Choke out. Like, we see Draymond do it all. He put Rudy Gobert in the Fiend, bro. Like, that's the best. Draymond is top tier. When Russ did that shit in LA, when he was just passing the ball back and forth, like, Russ just don't give a fuck. Some niggas just ain't wired right.
Nah, that ass.
And I do think Draymond is that type of guy. I think if it really bothered Cat to that level, he got to talk to his team about that and be like, yo, fellas, moving forward. Hey, guys, I think that, you know, that shit was whack as fuck. I really thought that shit was whack as fuck, guys. All right?
Yo.
Shout out Seven Voice Cat.
E, what are you thinking about your Lakers right now with Bron being out, but they went on a 4-game skid, but now they looking a little better. AR stepping up finally, and Luka doing his thing. So, what are your thoughts on your Lakers right now?
I feel we're
back in the 4th spot.
We're good. Obviously, once you lose Bron, you're gonna have some trouble, and I think we lost him at a tough spot because we lost him at a tough spot in our schedule.
Yep.
And then Luka still didn't have his feet yet. I would say that loss where he only had 45.
Yeah.
And I think just now we playing a lot better. Emergence of Austin Reeves. Being the best third option in the league. The best third option in the league.
He's doing his thing.
Luka's looking a lot more comfortable. But a lot of credit got to go to JJ Redick though, just being able to coach these guys, because you would think that you got to tippy toe around the superstars. And the other day when we was slapping Phoenix around, I've been said that wasn't going to work out, and I'm glad that I'm looking to be correct
Yep.
there. And that they said that he asked Luka, like, are you willing to be, critiqued and everything? And Luka said, yeah. So that's a big part of it. And I know a lot of people said that we weren't going to be good because the lack of depth, at the center position and stuff like that. But you don't really need 3 centers. Outside of Denver, who's the big threat at center? And like I feel like we just have enough guys, especially at the wing, to play the 4 a lot. You could throw Rui, Vanderbilt, Finley Smith, and then when Braun comes back, Braun's playing at a all defensive team level right now.
Yep.
At 40.
Like Braun realized, like, oh shit, we got Luka. I'm gonna spend some of that energy on defense now.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see them change their offense a little bit and start gearing Braun up to be like the best 3rd option of all time. Like,
I
imagine
wouldn't
how
mind seeing
scary.
that, especially when he comes back leading into the playoffs. I would like to see LeBron more as a 3rd option just to save him.
How scary is a team when LeBron James is the 3rd option offensively? Like, you have to.
What's even
Luka,
scarier?
You have to guard Luka automatically, all out.
What's even scarier though is the fact that all 3 of those guys can be a playmaker.
Yeah, because AR had to play the in between AD and LeBron shit for so long.
Yeah,
like this, all he's
3
known
of them
for the most part.
could run the offense.
And
that's
AR, I feel like
that's
you don't get talked about enough. It don't get talked about enough. Like undrafted guy, like really undrafted guy to be able to get to this level and prove himself and become a starter.
The Lakers deserve a lot of that credit because they did it with Alex Caruso first.
Yep.
And look what he means to OKC.
The Lakers gonna find them white boys, boy. I see you. The Lakers gonna dig. They're gonna find them white diamonds. They're gonna dig.
That ass.
The front office.
We got 2 because if Dalton Connect get going, we got 2 of them.
The same way Dallas do with the Slovenians. You feel me? They're gonna find them a Euro diamond. The Lakers gonna get them a white diamond for sure. They're gonna dig.
This is the AR that we was hoping for last year.
Giving niggas 40
this year. So I'm just glad that he actually turned into what we all thought he was. He got paid last year, so now he's showing that this is why they paid me.
Giving niggas 40, shorty.
He's going crazy. His handle is ridiculous. Like he got one of the top 5 handles in the league. He can do everything. So I think the Lakers, like he said, they don't need a big center. With the way Luka and Jackson Hayes is connecting right now.
Jackson Hayes has been playing pretty good.
Just fine. Yeah,
Jackson Hayes has been playing some amazing fucking basketball.
Amazing. Like that connection with them two is amazing.
I've only seen him look this good when Lonzo first got to the Pelicans.
Yeah.
You know what though too?
I think that was his rookie year when Lonzo first got down there and discovered him.
Yeah.
Was feeding that boy.
Like when they were struggling too, when Braun first went out, remember too, they didn't have Rui. Rui's been hurt too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And Rui's been the best 3-point shooter on the team this year. You got guys like Gabe Vincent. Looks like the Gabe Vincent they signed from Miami.
Yep.
The one that they actually meant to bring.
And Vanderbilt is everywhere. He playing defense.
Yeah, he's a pest. He's a pest.
He is a pest, and that's what you need. You need a pest.
And still contributing on offense. Like I saw him punch on somebody's head the other night.
Yep.
Yeah, he just can't shoot for shit.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. All right, so now we're gonna get into our last segment of the podcast, which is talk to me. What is it?
Oh, there's only one athlete we all know who was known for keeping it in 100 and not, sugarcoat shit. That's the Mamba, Kobe Bean Bryant. So we call this Keep It a Bean.
Keep it a bean, Mamba. All right, so who we keeping it a bean with?
Nah, we got to go with our new addition to the show.
All right, Nico. So who we keeping a bean with? Who gotta keep it real with us?
My shit is still dated because I'm sitting on a lot of shit, to be completely honest with you. Like my phone was fucked up, so I couldn't use my keyboard. But like, look, this is how fucked up my phone was. Certain pieces of my screen was working, so I could still like scroll on certain shit, but I couldn't use my keyboard. But I could still just like scroll if I touch certain parts of the screen type shit, right? So I'm seeing mad tweets and things that bother me. And yo, let's keep it a fucking beam, bro. Jalen Hurts is an elite quarterback, dog. Like, yes, we're back here, fellas, and we're gonna be back here until the fucking season start, dog. Jalen Hurts is elite. Let's keep it a beam. Like, what else does he have to do? What does he have to prove? I'm tired of seeing these bad takes like, oh, if we'd have put such and such in that position, he'd have won. If we'd have put this here, he'd have won. And if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. I don't give a fuck about none of them ifs. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen the greatness around someone be used to tear them down. Like, we don't give nobody else flack for having greats with them. Not Andy Reid, even though he's a great fucking Patrick Mahomes has played under Hall of Fame coaching. He had Tyreek Hill, future Hall of Famer. Like, he's had greats around him. Travis Kelce, future Hall of Famer. He's played with greats. So now Jalen, he played on a super team offense. They had a super team defense.
Crazy, though? You know what's crazy? There's one guy that's outplayed Patrick Mahomes in 2 Super Bowls.
And his name is Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
Like, I can't understand no more of the slander moving forward. Because it's not as flashy or as pretty as certain people may like. If we take away the tush push, that shit accounts for less than 20% of the rushing touchdowns of his career. Like, people love to act like that's the only thing he scores off of. He took off in the Super Bowl. He ran for 40. Like, it's just always something to look to discredit that man, bro. He's thrown to nobodies before he got to this level of having AJ Brown and Devontae and the squad that we have now. We had nobody in the backfield last Super Bowl. That nigga was handing the ball off to the 3 of us. Nobody. No disrespect. Y'all just got Miles Sanders. You feel me? Go ahead and I hope that works out for y'all. But some was trash for us. All right.
He's definitely an upgrade than what the hell we had before. So I think
we just need to keep it a bean about certain things. Like, yo, Jalen Hurts is elite. I guess this one should be a more relevant take because we're in NBA season and the thrust of things. I feel like we also got to keep it a beam. My son James Harden is still an elite level basketball player, bro. Like, he's doing everything niggas like him to do. He's just not scoring 50. My boy is giving to people 28 and 8. Like, what else do you want from a 40-year-old man, bro? Not 40, but my son 34, 35. Like, what else you want from him? He giving you 25, 8, and 8. Elite level basketball. After playing on multiple teams next to superstar friends who can't keep their promises with their badass bones. KD, yo, come to Brooklyn, bro. And then fuck up his whole lower body. Kawhi, come to LA, bro. I'm just never gonna play. PG, come to LA, bro. We lit. We from here. And I'm just never gonna play either. Like, my boy been getting the shit end of the stick for a minute now. And it's taking a hit to, like, the legend that is James Harden, bro. He's a top 4 shooting guard all time. Let's keep it a beam. Let's show some goddamn respect to elite level performers, both Jalen and James. All right.
I like it. E?
I got one. Don't worry. I want to keep it a beam. What's with all this SGA hate?
Yeah, that is a lot.
He's the clear front runner for MVP. You're the best player, and you're putting up the numbers on the best team in the league. And it's not like you're playing with other superstars. I don't know why every time we talk about the MVP, like, yeah, it'll probably be him, but, Jokic or Giannis really deserve it. And then you hear the talk of, the refs always give. He shoots how many free throws? We forget the league that we watching. Yeah, Jokic is big ass flops more than anything, and then he does the same shit on defense and gets away with the no calls.
Yep.
And when
Giannis hasn't. Giannis
not exist anymore.
Giannis has Dame, and this has been their best year, and they're still a seed. OKC is gonna be the number 1 seed in the West for the second year in a row.
Yep.
Yeah, J-Dub was an all-star. That's it. They have nobody else that's all-star level on that team. They're a bunch of young guys, and he's the leader.
Yep. No, I'm with
I don't
you.
get the hate. I don't get the hate when it comes to SGA.
Yeah, like it. And my thing is, to go off of your point, is they don't treat Jokic like they did all the other superstars that had consistent great years, year after year after year, but they didn't get no kind of consideration for MVP. But
Bro,
Joker does it, and I'm not
Bro.
taking anything away from him. He's amazing, averaging a triple-double as a center. Amazing, dope. But when are we going to start giving him the same treatment we gave Bron, the same treatment we gave Kobe, the same treatment we
I got
gave
you right now. Yeah,
Jordan?
I'm
Like,
you going right
when are we
there.
gonna
You
do
going
that?
right into my point.
Because the
You going
shit
right
is
into
crazy.
my point. This shit's called keep it a bean, right? What about those years Kobe was scoring 50 damn near every game and was getting 5th place votes as an MVP? And we were giving it to Steve Nash, Chauncey Billups, Dirk Nowitzki averaging barely over 20.
Yeah, the shit is
You
just
had seasons where Kobe scored 49 plus games in a row. And you talked about, oh, well, they're not winning. So now we're not going to give it to the guy who's the best player on the best team. Make it make sense. I know we want to push the Jokic shit that he's the face of the league because he's an international guy. But
exactly.
they are they the best team? They're in the race with the Lakers for the 2 seed. He's not even playing tonight against the Lakers.
Yep. Exactly. I'm with
Has
you.
that Denver team looked as dangerous as they were their finals run?
No, they don't.
They lost role players, and has Jokic put up the numbers? Yes, he does. Your star guy's always going to put up the numbers. But have they been winning like that? Have they made it back to the finals?
All right. It's true. That's true.
I understand when we have another guy who's making a push.
And does voter fatigue not exist?
Is getting to that next level.
That was my point. Like, where does voters fatigue exist on Joker?
That was the main reason they kept for making sure Kobe didn't get more MVPs than MJ. That's the main reason they gave us while LeBron didn't have more MVPs than everybody ever. Because they're like, well, realistically, we can't just give it to him every single year.
Right.
When do we get to that point with Jokic? Because I feel like you said, when do we start to treat him like we treat everybody else? Like, LeBron's narrative is the way we projected. We protected Mike's narrative. As soon as he retired, everything was put into protection. We're not gonna let Kobe touch nothing that he's ever done, not let him pass him in nothing. The shits that we can control. We can't control how many points that nigga score. And then with LeBron, it's the same thing. Hey, we're not gonna let him touch nothing.
Bro, they didn't even let Kobe get CP3.
Huh?
They didn't even let Kobe get Chris Paul.
Yeah, bro. Like, they're gonna protect everything from the legacies before, but then it's like with LeBron, I feel like it makes this generation so different because they're not doing anything to protect it. They're trying their best to diminish his shit. So anybody after LeBron, they're gonna give you 3, 4. They might give him 5 in a row to put him above LeBron. Oh, but he has more MVPs than LeBron on LeBron's time. Oh, so he can't be. He can be GOAT if Jokic won 5 MVPs while he was playing, and Steph won 3 MVPs while he was playing, and
the motherfuckers
KD won 2 MVPs, and Russ has one, and James, and exactly. And I'm like, well, I made up a reason to not give him all of those. He's had the same career average, like from age 18 to age 40. He's given us at least, never less, at the minimum, 27, 8, and 7 at the bottom of it. If that's good enough to get you MVP 3 years, I don't see how it's not good enough to get you MVP every year.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's done that in the East. He's done that in the West. He's done it as a young man. He's done it as an old man.
Exactly.
You know that nigga gonna come out and give you 30 points, damn near 10 assists, and damn near 10 rebounds every night for 20 plus years.
And that goes.
I feel like this Jokic phase will be over in the next 3 to 4. Jokic isn't around at the 2030 season.
Yeah, that's possible. That's definitely possible. Also, because he doesn't seem like he wants to keep playing basketball. Like this is fun for him, but he wants to go home.
I'm gonna say this too, as a Laker fan. Get ready for the push that they about to give Luka. Luka's on a one of the top, if not the top market in LA.
Mm-hmm.
He's young. We know what he can do scoring the ball wise. They're gonna push him
for sure.
He's already a Jordan brand athlete. It's about to go up.
It's already been talks. Oh, Luka's a future MVP. He's a future MVP. Now that he's out of Dallas, he's in the spotlight of LA.
No question. He's definitely gonna get
out.
He's gonna get a free. But yeah, to you guys' point, as far as what you guys were saying, let's keep it a beam to the NBA fans out there. Most of y'all are casuals. Y'all don't understand the game. Y'all just look at numbers and y'all go off of that. Y'all don't watch the games. And if y'all do watch games, y'all watch y'all favorite player or just y'all favorite team. And y'all want to talk about other teams and act like you know what the fuck you talking about. I be on Twitter all day having fun talking shit with y'all because I can tell that y'all casuals with the shit y'all say. It's obvious. You're talking to people that play the game, watch the game, and love the game. We don't just watch our favorite players and watch our favorite teams. We watch all the games, and we critique all the players and all the teams and all the head coaches in the organization. We understand everything so we can be able to talk the shit that we talking.
Absolutely.
Nothing's better than talking shit with somebody that know what they talking about. You feel me? When you talking to somebody that don't, you just like, bro, get the hell out of my way. Get out of my way. So most of y'all Jordan fans out there that's just going crazy about Jordan, to Nico's point, the league was put for him to never be put down. That's what it was. That was David Stern's. We're going to put an umbrella around Jordan. Nobody can touch him. Nobody can touch his records. Nobody can do nothing with this man. But now, as time grows, we're starting to see shit come out from players that used to play with him, former teammates, all this shit about Jordan not being what everybody thinks that he was. Yes, he was a great player. Of course he was. Nobody
social media era.
Right. But
so
we got to understand the context of everything. And that's my number one thing is like, y'all don't put, none of y'all fans put shit into context. Y'all don't put shit into context. Like I said, y'all just put stats, numbers, and y'all just put, all right, boom, that compared to MJ. Well, and even if it's better, all right, then y'all just go to the same old argument. 6-0, 4-6. What's like y'all whack? If that's your argument for him being the GOAT, then y'all don't know basketball. Y'all just don't know basketball. So keep it a being with yourself.
Because that's never even been the standard. Like, I feel like just the goalpost for greatness has always moved.
It's like, moved always.
He has 4 championships. He's won a championship everywhere he's been. And then the argument, but look how many times he's lost in the finals. That's never mattered against anyone else. How many losses does Jerry West have?
Exactly.
A lot.
He has 1 ring. 1.
And then you go to like 18 finals.
I think I said 18.
Like, no bullshit. Jerry West, I think he went to like double-digit finals.
I think he did go to 10.
He talked so big about like Wilt and all of that. Wilt played with 6'7" white guys.
If they were 6'7",
and he was 7 feet tall.
Exactly, it was easy
he
work.
Played against some gym teachers. Like, come on now.
Like, yo, bro, if I went to go play in 11U basketball right now, nah, because some of them niggas is kind of tall. If I play like 8U ball right now, it would look like Wilt and what he did.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all laughing, bro. Have you seen an 11U basketball game lately?
Nah, for real.
These niggas have facial hair like me. Like niggas with neck tattoos. Son windmilled in the layup line. I was like, oh, ho, ho.
He
I
said
was
neck
call my daughter. I was like, hey,
He said
get your
neck
book bag.
tattoos.
Get your book bag. Let's go.
Get your back. We out of here.
We're leaving. We're not doing this today.
Yo, let me add one more thing too
Nigga said-
before we finish.
Go
The
ahead.
funniest shit ever. Lakers win the title this year. All you Bronny haters are gonna be mad because everybody could say he got a ring.
That's a fact.
Mhm.
NBA
Stop all
champion
that
LeBron
fucking-
James Jr.
Yeah, stop all that Bronny hate. Y'all niggas
Yo.
look bad out there.
Yo, when he retires, when Braun retires, does Bronny go by Braun now?
I think he'll stay Bronny, but I wouldn't be
He'll stay
surprised
Bronny.
if a few people.
You can't be Bronny at 30.
Yeah, he probably. Yeah, that's a good point. He probably changes it at Braun.
You can't
Yep.
be Bronny at 30. Like,
He gonna have to. I don't know if he can say Braun though.
he
I
got to
don't
be
know.
LeBron
By that time-
James.
Yo, but by that time,
He got to be LeBron James.
He gotta
he
be
ain't gonna be
LB2.
him. He ain't gonna be him. Him or the
He gotta be
family's on his way.
LJ2 and shit. What you
He
said?
got to be LeBron James,
He
though.
ain't, by that, we're not even gonna be talking about Bronny. We're gonna be talking about the real star of the family and Bryce.
Bryce is going to be a dog.
He gonna
Bryce is nice, so he's nasty.
But can my son just have a regular name, or does he have to be a nickname forever? He got to be Bronny
Yeah.
forever?
Yeah.
His pop's going to be gone in like 2 years. He can't be LeBron James no more. He just can't be LeBron James.
Nah,
The
It's quiet.
second,
it's quiet for that.
Yeah, he gonna have to switch his jersey number.
Yeah, he's nah.
nah, he can still rock the 9. Brondo number 9.
But yeah, I don't care about them.
Rondo 9 is crazy.
He can rock the
Never-
Brondo number 9.
They ain't never
Rondo
gonna
number
call
9 is
just
crazy.
LeBron James. Dude. They ain't gonna call him that. They might
They
call him
gotta-
Junior or some shit.
He gonna punch somebody
Okay,
shit in.
Junior.
Blocked by James.
LBJ Jr.
The second coming.
They gonna give him a name. Somebody gonna give him a nickname that's fire. That's gonna catch.
Because
Somebody.
Bronny can't be it for too long. Like,
Yeah.
what happened when he have kids? You can't be Bronny with kids.
Yeah. Eventually, they're definitely gonna change. That's a good point. Definitely.
Like even Swaggy P, like when you talking to him in conversation, they don't be like, yo, Swaggy. They be like, yo, Swag.
Yeah. That's a fact. Eventually,
That
as
is
you
the
grow, you
funniest-
gotta.
That is like legit top 3, one of the funniest sports podcasts out.
Oh yeah.
Gills Arena.
Yo,
They be snapping on there.
yo,
They
hilarious.
be snapping. There a lot of podcasts that be snapping. I'm about to go watch a few of
Gills
them. shit.
Arena's hilarious.
Yeah, there's a couple that's in my like daily rotation.
Facts.
That I try to find some time to watch. Like
Jeff Teague shit.
if I'm at work or some shit, yeah, Club 520, Gills Arena, sports
nice.
shit. I try to find those regularly. All the Smoke always has something good on it usually.
7 p.m.
I-
Yeah, Melo got to seek a low key good one.
Yeah,
7
hell yeah.
p.m. They've been doing a thing.
They talking.
That Dwayne Wade
real
episode was fire.
I didn't even watch that all the way yet. I just started. I'm like 10 minutes into that.
Yeah, I'm still
They've been
like
doing
I'm
their
like
thing.
halfway through. I was listening to that today at work.
Yeah, I watched that the other day. That's a great episode.
I was there. He was killing McDonald's for not making Cayenne All American.
Right.
I
number one
saw that
player in
clip.
New York.
Yeah,
He's
'cause
the number one
that's
player
a
in New
terrible
York.
decision.
For
Number
real.
one basketball player in the state of New York.
He got the
I-
number 3 team in the country.
Lost twice.
Yeah, they jerked him.
Played against Sierra. Played against everybody you asked him to play against. Has only lost twice.
They jerked his ass, which is crazy. I don't.
Nasty work.
And that's just the shit we're gonna see with these.
Stop making
Some players
kids pay
coming
for the
up.
sins of their fathers, bro. That's trash.
Exactly. And this crazy shit is their fathers didn't even create those sins. Their fathers was dope stand-up dudes, like
Media narratives, bro. Like,
media narratives. Media narratives just fucking everything up. And that shit is sad. And I know we didn't speak up. Maybe we did. I don't know if we did. I don't think so. Stephen A, you got what your ass was asking for. Glad Bron stepped
you lucky
to
Bron ain't call you up.
for
You heard? Did you hear? You say you just started listening to it. You heard what Melo and Dwayne Wade said. Dwayne Wade said, "That's me. I'm doing the same thing." Say what you want about
They
me, but not my
supported
kids.
their mans. They stood 10 toes.
Melo said he texted LeBron and said, "About time."
About time. Like it's about time somebody stepped to that
I
nigga.
think Pat-
Hey, everybody
Pat
like, oh, you
Bev-
could have waited
Pat
for after
Bev-
the game. Fuck all that. He right here,
Pat
right
Bev.
now.
Pat Bev
said
said
he
he
texted
texted
LeBron,
LeBron
too.
like, "Yo, what we doing?"
Yeah, like we
Because
on
it's a
that.
handful of niggas, bro, that don't care about nothing.
Exactly.
Bev's not even playing no more. He'll pull up and slap
Yo,
Stephen
somebody
A.
just put in the chat. Somebody put in the chat. Devontae Smith gonna be on Mellow Podcast tomorrow.
Oh, that's fire. My guy
That's for
TJ.
you,
What up,
Nico.
TJ?
Oh, that's fire. Oh, that's lit.
That's fire.
I'm
That's
setting my
definitely
reminder now. Where my remote at?
you
Nigga,
see, you
it's
got him geeked
lit.
up, TJ. You got him geeked up. Nah, that's gonna be a fire
Yeah,
episode.
because Devontae Smith don't talk.
Right, exactly.
Smitty is funny as shit though. Whenever he is mic'd up, Smitty's
Yeah, he is.
mad funny.
He is funny. It was cold as shit. I think it was raining or some shit. I think it was asking.
he's
Like, hey, can I get a hat?
Yeah, can I get a hat?
Hey,
It's
can
cold
I
as
get
shit
another
out
one?
here. It's like, God damn.
Damn.
I
Now
can't
the funniest shit is ever. The team scored. He goes, "Damn! Now I got to go out there for hands team." The onside kick. He was tight.
Funny as shit, yo. But other than that, you guys have any other topics that y'all want to bring up before we close out?
Nah, we good.
All right, so appreciate each and every one of you, all 213 of y'all on all social media platforms. We appreciate y'all. And then, yeah, we getting numbers, baby. We getting numbers. We getting numbers, baby.
I didn't know
Appreciate
we
each
was
and
like
every
that.
one of them. Yeah, we doing things, baby. So keep showing up, y'all. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the love. And next week, same place, same time. And bring y'all questions, bring y'all thoughts, and let's have some fun. It's your boy Jones, my guy E, our brother Nico, and that's Jones and Sports, the Jones and Podcast. Peace. Let's see if we can get it. I should be working on the. Oh, damn! You got me excited.
He got